Josh Howerton got me thinking. He says your wife will either be a launching pad or a lid, and here is how to tell the difference.
Job is to be a respectful helper, and there's nuances to that. But when it says helper, it's Evan. So the Hebrew is Evan Azar. It means necessary ally, and the implication is, man, God designed her for Sean Ryan, and there's a whole bunch of battles that Sean could not win if that woman was not at Sean Ryan's side. And if you watch, every man either marries a launch pad or a lid.
My name is Casey. I'm a husband, father, and a concerned conservative man. I started this channel with the future of faith, fatherhood, and freedom in mind, and I know the attributes of a good woman and a good wife. I want to try to help you find one because I know it's like the Titanic out here. Let's get into it.
Because dating in your late 20s is honestly the most painful thing, and nobody prepared me for it. There's also a pandemic of 5'9", 5'8", 5'7" men that are really attractive. And then I look at the height and I'm sorry in advance for this, but I just can't. Sorry, not happening for me. To women who can do that, great for you, good for you. I'm not one of those.
Guys, this is exactly why I say just keep her talking, let her rant, because she will always tell on herself.
The first way that you can tell if your wife is going to be a launching pad that will help you get into the career, the mindset, and the preparedness to do God's will in your life is that she will believe in you. She will press forward the strengths that you believe you have, and she will accentuate and even multiply them, and in that way she will be a supporter of yours and the one who believes in you the most.
Get in! What a woman you are. You're trying to get a ring on your finger, aren't you?
Here you go, baby. Isaiah.
Spam Masubi!
Oh! Oh! Babe! Oh my God! Honey, thank you!
The second way that a wife will be a launch pad is if there is peace, order, and stability at home. A man who walks into a peaceful house has found a wife, which is a good thing, and one who will accentuate what is good about that man because he will have the opportunity to thrive when he has a seat at the table when he gets into his own home, and the seat as the head of the household when he gets into his own home, because men want to be respected and they want to be able to flourish in leadership, and that comes with some peace in the household.
So the reason that women are saying that they don't want to date men is because they cannot mold men into the experience that they want to have with them. So they will say, well, I don't want to date men, I'm done with men. And it's only because they're not getting what they want out of it. Because what women want out of men is something out of a storybook or some type of fantasy. They're not willing to accept men for how they are. They think that they can change them, or they think that they will find some perfect man that's going to worship the ground that she walks on. They don't truly like men for who they are. They like the fantasy and the delusion that they have in their mind that they've carried on with them since they were a child.
Third way that a woman would be a launching pad for you is if she protects your public reputation and does not criticize you on the internet. Now, we've all seen it, right? There are so many examples of times where women will get online and discuss their resentment towards their boyfriend or husband, and ultimately that woman is not one who's going to help you generate peace, and in that way she will be stifling your opportunities to build relationships with others, and she will not be a launching pad if she's criticizing you publicly.
Because you're saying that because women stuck up for themselves, because men were being absolutely creepy, going too far, not taking social cues, making women uncomfortable, not knowing the time or place to do it, for us calling that out, that made you just oh, I'm never doing it again. Well, that's a you problem, because there are plenty of men out there that will still have no problem approaching a woman because they don't lack the self-confidence. Wait until I go get a drink of water. You know what I mean? There are times and places and you guys don't get it, and that's where the social cues come in. So if you're the one saying modern feminism did this, babe, it's a you problem. Sorry to say. That's a you problem.
You make a video asking men why they are no longer approaching, and thousands of men answer you. Then you make this video arguing their response.
The last way that you can identify a woman as a launching pad rather than a lid is that she will give opportunities within your marriage for you to serve well and to accomplish what it is that you are called to do. And a lot of times that will be at great cost to her and even cost to your children, as you might need to take time out of your household to serve others or bring other people into your household, to invite people to dinner or to have friends over or to try to serve in person in ways that is an inconvenience to her. That is just another way in which she will launch you into being the man you were created to be.
I just saw a girl turn down a guy like 4 times, and then he went across the bar and got another girl, and she got jealous and mad and started pursuing him and trying to sabotage him and the other girl he was talking to. What?
I'm pretty sure that this is a universal experience for men, that the more he's taken, the more women want him.
Okay, now it's time to get towards the negative, and one way that a woman would be a lid in your life is if she resents the ways that you have gained extra responsibilities, accountability, or status. If she resents that, or if she is in some way finding herself in competition with you, that will ultimately be a lid on your life.
This close to getting back with my baby daddy. Men out here are awful. Like, he's not the best, but he's not the worst.
This is a huge one, okay? If the young lady that you are seeing now rejects responsibility or accountability and says that you are attempting to control her, that will be a lid on your life, because she is not interested in the same types of personal growth that you are, and ultimately you will leave her behind and she will continually resent you more for it.
My neighbor has been battling with his ex-wife over custody and child support for about 6 months. And just as he was getting ready to win and have custody of his daughter, and she was going to be put on child support and supervised visitation, she pulled out the I want a DNA test. And I'm going to have you guys know, this wasn't even his daughter. And
one of the last ways that you can identify a woman who will be a lid on your life is if she promotes and requires passivity from you in your own household and in your own life. That will be the path of ease and comfort for her. If you are passive, if you don't put up a fight, if you don't challenge her decision making within the household, and ultimately she is committing the same way that Eve did to be the head of household in your place and in your stead, and that will ultimately lead toward resentment and ruin for both of you. At the end of the day, the man who finds a wife finds a good thing, and it is up to us in part to try to find the women who are launching pads rather than lids. There was recent survey data that said that about 70% of women or 62% of women had a negative view of men overall, and that may seem horrible because it was reversed for men. There was about 60% of men that had a positive view of women. However, the survey does belie the fact that there is still a third of the women out there who have a positive view of men. So really, guys, it's not even that you have that low of chances. You just have a 1 in 3 chance of finding a woman who would be a launching pad for you. And I pray that upon you. I hope and that this video is in some way helpful in you finding that. And from my 12 years of marriage experience and a lot of mistakes, I know that you can find it, because I did, and I'm nothing special over here, guys. I'm only 5'9", so I pray that you find it too, and I ask that God would bless you. Have a good day.